look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Wild have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. Directs it on over to Brodin. Tripped up on the play, delayed penalty coming up. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Start of the game, you want to set the tempo and dictate pace, and now you're killing a penalty.
New York's going to start with the puck in their own end. And he feeds it down to Cizikas. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that slides right out to center ice. The Islanders will play it from the defensive zone. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Faber's got it in the offensive zone. Shot! Slides it across. Stop that one. Minnesota's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. Oh, there's a hit. Takes it along the boards. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Minnesota's on the attack. Feeds it over. Lets it go. Long jam in front. That's broken up. And a great save. Horvat stick handling in his own zone. The Wild have the puck in their own end. Yeah, refs don't like that. There's the whistle as the net comes off. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Gaudreau won the draw inside the neutral zone. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Minnesota's through center and now in the offensive end. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Minnesota's got the puck along the board. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end. The home crowd is loving this. Oh, catches him in the open ice. Glove save and an easy one at that.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Here they come on the attack. Pokes it away in his own end. And a stiff break setup. Keeps possession on the play. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
The Wild have the puck against the boards. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And look at that penalty coming up.
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races. He gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot tripping all day long.
Takes a shot. He scores. And there's no mistake about it.
It's a perfect way to cap off the next third shift. Hard work draws the penalty, James, and then all of a sudden you get an opportunity with a penalty shot, and it's the skill that executes on the goal.
Here in the back half of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Cut grab by Brodin. And serves up a little knock on the play. Minnesota's got him along the wall. Right on the doorstep. Quick pass to Faber. And he takes the pass. With the blast. Oh, CP, you know what he wanted there. Just came up a little wide.
Well, JC certainly did. He pulled it into his body, and as he corrals it, he lets it rip. But hockey's a game of inches, and that one just misses.
And we play on. The Islanders carry it along the wall. And it's a quick pass to Dobson. Up for the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Now a quick pass to Eriksson. Makes some space. Stop! And he's running back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tide set turns here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Minnesota's taking a 2-0 lead here in period number 1.
Well, this is the start they wanted, James. They can hold on to it and go into the first intermission with a 2-0 lead, all because they've opened up lanes, and every time they've had an opportunity to take it to the net, they have.
Great reach with the poke check. He's got a little jump. What a stop on the breakaway. Plays it ahead, but he's under attack. Oh, he caught him.
Oh, and that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Shuts him down. Picked up along the wall by Zuccarello. He's off the one-timer. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. And he slides it quickly to Fashing. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Quick feed to Nyquist. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the official set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
New York's behind in this game, and they're right where they should be, James. They haven't earned anything. Why? Because they haven't managed the puck. You have the puck on your stick. You have to make a good, quick decision with it. They turned it over way too many times.
Picked off by Boquist. Handles the puck. Here's a short pass to Palmieri. Big-time defensive play. And he takes the feed. To the front! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Excellent stick work on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the goal.
The goaltender has to be able to move freely within their crease to make the save, James. If they can't get set to position because of any sort of contact, the goalie interference call is going to be made.
Barzal's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. New York's got it in their own zone. Passes the puck over to Pajot. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. They score! Well, how about that? A good defense translates into an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you've switched the momentum.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. Taken by Spurgeon. Gaining momentum up along the side. Taken along the wall by Spurgeon. Puts him right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
It comes up empty. Picked up along the boards by Goudreau. And there's a glove save on the play.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area. Horvat's almost out of the box.
Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow. Minnesota's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunities. They failed to convert and give up a short-handed one.
The big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is you have to reset, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and get back on track.
Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Sorokin. Moves the puck. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Romanov's into the offensive zone now on the attack. The Islanders gain possession. Minnesota's got the puck. From behind the net. Takes a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
Well, this save is all about the compete to find the puck. I mean, it's a battle, and you're trying to outbattle your opponent. You can see him bobbing up and down, trying to find the puck. He finds it at the last minute, reacts, and makes the save.
The Islanders carrying it along the blue line. What pressure here in the offensive end. Across the blue line. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze down in the offensive end. And another stop. Wow. Rocks the line. And the defense come away with it here. And they finally clear the zone. hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Barzal. The Islanders will play it in their own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Wild have it in their own zone. Cuts to the paint. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
And that's knocked away. Zuccarello's moving the puck through his own zone. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Islanders have it against the wall. And the middle frame almost done. Fashion's going to play it against the half wall. Tap dances around the check. Big save in front.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
And he comes up with a glove save. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Islanders need to change their mindset in the third period and kind of flip the switch to attack mentality. This game is still close, many thanks to their goaltender. And now they got to find a way to generate some offense. When you're trailing, you got to take some risks. You have to beat your defenders, and you got to find a way to get through the middle of the ice. And when you get the chance, you got to convert.
Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there.
It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off.
Moves around along the half wall. Great extension on his part to poke it away. The Islanders move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a shot, and that's broken up. Minnesota's looking to break out of their own end. And that pass goes off a stick. New York's grabbed a hold of the puck.
Palmieri's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Campbell's on the hook check, and it pays off. And now it's grabbed by Nyquist. Shakes himself free. New York's got the puck in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Great chance and an even better save. Nyquist crossed the line and gained the zone. Goes full circle with the puck. Comes up with the stop. New York's got it in their own zone. And he takes the dish. Moves the puck over to Gaudreau. Moves it to Johansson. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Nyquist. Shakes off the coverage. Here's a blast! Denies him! He got all of it! New York's looking to break out. Strong defensive effort. And the keeper's going to play it. And now he moves it quickly to Hartman. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. They've got numbers. Sends it over. Oh, no! Not as it goes off the outside of the post.
The Islanders trying to shrink their deficit, but it won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Plays the body into that play. Slides the puck ahead to Trenton. Goes right to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Puck picked up by Boqvist. The Islanders carried along the wall.
I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
The Wild have gained control of the puck along the wall. Oh, look at this. They've got the defense outnumbered. Feeds it over on the attack. Minnesota's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Nice save by the goaltender to get a pad on that.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the the save.
Mayfield's got the puck in his own zone. Nice feed from the right wing. The Islanders played along the boards. Dishes it off. Loses the coverage there. To the low slot. Decides to think about it. Off a stick. The Wild have gained possession off the wall.
Eriksson X stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
Now over to Declare. And that play's broken up. Quick pass to Bogosian. Breakaway. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
The Islanders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Passes on over to Engvall. And he slides it quickly to Barzal. Shot! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And they score! And here we go with a clutch third-period goal to even things up.
Well, it's outstanding to stay in this game, James. I mean, it's all about the ups and downs and weathering the storm. They've done everything in this one, and they find themselves clawing their way back to evens.
Minnesota's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Scooped up along the wall by Pelech. Quick feed to Horvat. Takes the pass. From the point, they take control of it. What a steal in his own end. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. And there's a score! So I guess they won't make that cover play.
Well, it's a delayed call, and it almost looks as that the defensive structure collapses, and then they take advantage.
Minnesota's coaches have to be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. And now he angles it across to Goudreau. Lumps the puck back into the neutral zone. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Well, the shooters had to work tonight, but they certainly got a lot of target practice here.
And they did that shoot-first mentality as they continue to just put the puck to the net from all areas of the ice, and some...
Put the chatter aside. The puck is dropped. Here we go. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Puck scooped up by Pietrangelo. Minnesota's got control of it now from their own end. All alone! And a penalty's coming up on the play.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Here's a chance! Lots the mark on the penalty shot, and they take the lead. The Wild have the early 1-0 lead, but I'm surprised it's not more.
That could be with the way they're playing. They've been all over their opponent, and it's confidence. When you score that first goal, you know that it's going to transcend through the bench. Everyone wants to contribute, so they've been on fire tonight, and I'm excited to see the rest of this game.
Hard hit frees up the puck. Here's an odd man rush. Can't keep a hold of it. Minnesota's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Faber. And he sidesteps the check there. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
That's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by one. They've got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing the penalty.
Vegas with a big defensive zone faceoff. The Golden Knights have it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Carlson. A centering chance! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Gets it over to Hartman. Avoids the poke check. Scores on the man advantage and put one home.
And this is exactly why he spent so much time in practice working on specialty teams, James. You can see that good movement over the lane, just disrupt the box there, and they're able to cash it in.
The Golden Knights win the faceoff. Here's a feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Spurgeon's got it in the defensive end. Here they come on the rush. Puts it on net. Big time stop. Denies him again. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck now. Passes it to Kolesar. Oh, textbook. Hit check. He got all of that one. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And it's a quick pass to Dorofeev. The Wild have the puck in their own zone. Vegas has it in the open ice. Haig's got it across the line. Oh, he destroys him on the play.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Slides by the check. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. Beautiful. Shot. Too many bodies in the way. Oh, that was pulverizing in the corner. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, and that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Vegas on the attack. Shoves the puck away. Picked up along the wall by Bogosian. The Golden Knights take possession in the defensive end. Minnesota's got a hold of it along the wall. And now it's over to Foligno. Centering feed. Another pass. Here's a chance on the attack. Vegas gains a hold of possession. And he loses control here. Here's a chance. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Now a quick pass to Barbashev. Moves it over to Brodin. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. And with the delay penalty called, they get the extra attacker out here on the ice. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
When you're the culprit and you're going to the box for the second time in one period, you recognize that you've also compromised your team here. It's a team sport, and man, they're not happy right now.
Vegas has won the defensive zone draw. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Moves it over to McNabb. Vegas is on the attack. Feed to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play! Boston's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Minnesota's won the draw in the neutral zone. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Taken along the wall by Spurgeon. Takes the feed. Minnesota's on the attack. Right in the low slot. Oh, makes another save. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Lets it go. Stop right there. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Minnesota's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shorthanded goal.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating. I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with the tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability, and you have to attack the net.
And he slides it quickly to Dorofeev. Oh, great move to sidestep the kick. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the one-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be to task and kill this off.
Colonels won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Minnesota's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Faber's got it against the boards. Gaudreau's got it to the side. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. There's a chance in front, and that's stopped. Trying to shake loose. Oh, what a save! Takes it in front. The Wild have possession along the boards. Minnesota's moving it up the ice.
The Goshen's penalty is almost expired.
Impressive job by the penalty-killing unit to keep that one-goal lead intact as we are back to even strength.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything. So
he's got a step! Can't get that one to go!
Well, that's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway, and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity. Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
And just a bit outside. Shot. Vegas gains possession under man. Big time play right there. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. There's a hit on the play. Now it's picked up by the defense. There's a hit on the play. Sidesteps the check. All quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Slides it quickly to Rossi. Sends it across. Slides the puck over. Scores! And they strike once again with the extra time.
And then open up the lanes to attack the net.
Puck grab by Hannafin. Vegas plays it against the boards. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Up along the wing. Picked up along the boards by Eriksson. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Taken by Pietrangelo.
Hill's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of his zone.
Avoids the defender, and a stick in the lane ends that threat. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
And now he moves it quickly to Zuccarello. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. That opportunity's rejected. Drives to the sweet spot. Another stop by the goaltender. Minnesota's got a hold of it against the wall. Rossi's got it along the wing. Moves it to Nyquist. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Takes it at center. Vegas plays it along the wing. Scores with dynamite on that stick. Wow. Vegas has served up a major counterpunch here in period number 2.
And it's all about trusting your preparation, James, and that's exactly where they are in the second. They're finding a way to have good habits, and they're rewarded by getting themselves within one.
Great pressure to force the turnover by Boudreau.
Minnesota's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all 3 zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Moves it quickly over to Spurgeon. Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. And he keeps that one out. And now it's grabbed by Middleton. Cutting to the front of the net. Right on the doorstep. He says, let's get physical on that play. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Here in the late goings of the period, Vegas has really picked up the tempo over the last few minutes, but they still need another goal to tie. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Vegas has it in the defensive end. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Passes it over to Howden. The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. That's intercepted. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Passes it over. The Wild have gained control of the puck along the wall. Minnesota's in now. Great heads up play with the stick by McNabb. The Golden Knights have it from their own end. And he slides it quickly to Saad. Cuts into the paint. And that one's stopped. Saad's working it around in the corner. And it's a quick pass to McNabb. Answered the call on that play. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. And we've got period number 3 next. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. All right, the puck is dropped on the 3rd and final frame. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the 3rd period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Vegas has been behind the play most of this game, which means they're chasing it, James. I mean, they haven't been urgent and their foot speed really slow. They really have to rethink how they've come into this 3rd period. They have to make some adjustments and really look to attack if they want to get back in this game.
Oh, and he keeps it out of the net as it goes off the glove. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Poked away at center by Hannafin. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Dishes it to Stone. Oh, look at this chance. Slides it across. Slides the paddle in there and pokes it away. Sends a pass over. Minnesota's got the puck against the half wall. Battling for it along the boards. Minnesota's got possession of the puck. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Now a quick pass to Stone. Skates to the crease. Steps up with the block. Quick pass to Middleton. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Forces the turnover. Let's see what the official says here.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a 1-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Vegas has the puck here off the faceoff. The Wild have the puck against the boards. Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it with the trapper. Works it across to Spurgeon. And that's a smart heads-up play by Carlson. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Johansson. Shakes off the coverage. The Golden Knights will kill off one-on-one with the goaltender. And look at that penalty coming up.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
Big save and breathe a sigh of relief. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Vegas wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Oh, it stops him again.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but look at that hit, and it just took me off guard.
Vegas has it against the half wall. Minnesota's got the puck. Takes it into the slot. Sends the pass in front. And scores! What an opportunity and delivers. Minnesota's got to feel pretty good about where they're at now here in this third period, Cheryl.
I like their game this entire game, James. Right from the puck drop, they've been aggressive on the puck, and they can't change it now. They just got to continue to finish the way they started.
Puck picked up by White Cloud. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Shreddens moving it ahead. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Big time stop there. 10 minutes, 20 seconds. Well past the midway mark of this period, Minnesota's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Gaudreau's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Trying to gain a step. He's in the clear. Great save. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck now. Puck scooped up by Merrill. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. And he keeps possession. Grabbed along the board by Olofsson. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. With possession along the wall. On the backhand, scores! Well, that's number 2 goal.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the hockey.
Minnesota's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Gains the zone along the right wall. There's a shot, and doesn't go. Hurdles got it deep in the offensive end. Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
Well, it's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game.
The Golden Knights take control of the faceoff. Vegas has it in the open ice. Let's get the call.
Well, the refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more.
And off the draw, they'll take possession. Petrangelo's lugging the puck. Feeds it over to McNabb. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. The Wild have gained possession off the wall. And now he moves it to Nyquist. Sends the pass over. Pass out front. Oh, what a chance. And he fanned on the puck. Minnesota's got the puck here in the open ice. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Vegas gains possession shorthanded. Pass across to Howden. Stones out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
Sometimes when the PK isn't producing, you got to find a way to keep it simple. I remember those days, and it's all about straight line skating. When we have an opportunity to clear, get it down the ice.
Hartman's crossed the line and is on the attack now. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Scooped up along the wall by Johansson. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
We got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. The frustrating calls, no question about it. But they got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
Minnesota's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And a solid save on the play there. Receives the pass. Vegas is across the line and on the attack. And that goes off course off a body. Oldie's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty. Minnesota's got the puck against the boards. Let's get the official decision.
Well, we all know that the end result of this game, James, even though the buzzer hasn't gone, you take a penalty, now you can't get your goaltender out. A number of factors that led to this loss.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Oh, look at this. And this one is all over as the final word sounds. Minnesota's ability to dictate the pace of play really the difference maker tonight.
Yeah, James, the puck was on their stick, and according to analytics, they certainly led in possession numbers. I think we could have said that right from the eye test. You can have
drop the puck tonight. The Islanders win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Slides it across. That goes off its wing. Picked up along the wall by Pellick. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Across the line along the left wall. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Pellick's taking it from his own end. Odd man rush. Drives it to the crease. And he goes back to regroup. Here he is in front. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Knocked away. Vegas takes possession along the wall. The Islanders ready to go on the attack. Quick feed to Palmieri. And he dodges the poke check there.
When you're hounding pucks and applying this type of pressure, it usually results in two things, a penalty or a goal.
Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Moves it over to the corner. Beats it to Pellet. There's a hit right there. Oh, they have really got the cycle of goal gear here. New York's 2-on-1. Here we go. Cutting to the net. Scores! Fantastic way to complete the rush. Wow. The Islanders land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, yeah, I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Still lots of time left in the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. New York's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Islanders take it along the wall. Oh, they telegraphed the puck in all alone on the breakaway. Pass save, and the goalie made it look easy. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Pajot's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Fashing. And he takes the feed. Stopped by the goaltender. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Handles the pass. Loses the coverage there. Sensational stop by Sorokin.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Into the corner of the attacking area. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Taken along the wall by Pulak. The Islanders play it along the boards. From the left side, takes it at center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Quick pass to Saad. Here they come on the attack. They tie it up! They tie it up with the goal!
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Great poke check on the reach. Tees it up from the blue line. And he had the answer on that play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's all tied up. Barzal's won it off the faceoff. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Sends it quickly to Haig. And he takes the pass. And he avoids the poke off the post.
I like the habits and the shot selection right there, James, but it goes off of the pipe, doesn't go in the 4-by-6, and now they're chasing the game.
Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. The Golden Knights have it behind the net. New York's got possession here in the offensive zone. Nice poke check. Vegas has the puck. And now he angles it across to Haig. Oh, and a good textbook hit there.
Well, we saw the hit, James. We know how hard it was, so it's not surprising to see that he is laboring, really struggling to get back to the bench.
New York's gained possession along the boards. Jostles the puck loose. Still has possession. Puts it off the post. Handles the puck. On the attack along the boards. Taken down, and the officials caught it. Let's see the call here.
A tight game at the end of a period, and you take a penalty. The PKers have to come up huge and get you to the intermission.
The Islanders get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight. Horvats won the draw. They're on the attack. Oh, what a slick stop by Hill.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Vegas wins the draw here, and they're penalty killers. They go right back to work. Looking for space inside the D zone. Feeds the puck across to McNabb. Here's a chance, and he denies that great opportunity there. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Carlson's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Steps into the offensive end. And he takes the feed. And he slides it quickly to Mayfield. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, this is what happens when you start to chase the game and find yourself looking to get better to position, and it's a slashing call. They're cracking down on it. 2-minute minor.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Vegas goes to work on the power play with their man stepping out of the box. The Islanders play it along the wing. Moves it to Romanov. Looks to set up at the point now. Romanov's got it near the point. The Golden Knights scoop it up along the boards. Slides the puck to Olofsson. Great defensive effort with the stick. Handles the puck at the point. And that slides right out to center ice.
Lee standing up, ready to go.
The Golden Knights come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, it's stayed out. Oh, my goodness, what a stop. And the intensity starting to ramp up here after that hit. Driving right to the front. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
Vegas leads by 1 here in period number 2, and they're starting to assert themselves here, Cheryl. They're starting to take over.
Yeah, they're starting to take over, and you'd expect that that will only increase now because the deadlock has been broken and they're playing with the lead.
Great read with the stick. Tendy plays it up. Slides the puck over to Dorofeev. New York's got it in the neutral zone. Poked away by Dorofeev. The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Feeds it over. Puck grabbed by McNabb. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running. He's in a high-danger scoring area. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage come to him right away, so a quick snapshot, and he buries it.
The Golden Knights now leaded by a pair here early in this second period.
Well, they've been rewarded for their efforts to start this game. They've controlled the pace of play, and they've held the majority of the shots.
Gets in front of the shot. Hannafin stick handling in his own zone. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Can't maintain possession. And that's off a stick. Fires one on goal. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. There's another stop.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Moves it quickly over to Stone. Moves the puck. The Islanders gain possession in their own end. New York's got it in their own zone. Tries to get it to Holmstrom. Dishes it off. Back to the blue line. Oh, what a move. Oh, what a slick stop by Hill.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Vegas has shown no signs of slowing down in this one. They have put a lot of pucks on net. New York's won the faceoff. Oh, look at this. by Dobson. One-time shot. Off target. Oh, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Romanov. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Moves into the slot. Nothing.
That one's a squeaker, James. Almost as if you need a curler sweeper to get that one past the post, because that one just glided straight through.
Looks to pass it to Dorofiev. Here they are on the attack. With the steal. Picked up along the boards by Olofsson. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. Takes a shot. Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room. Gets a little bit fine and just misses wide.
Quick pass to Engvall. Pass back to the point. And now he moves it quickly to Mayfield. Stops it cold. Oh, and another stop.
Man, James, it shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Marcel. Big play inside the defensive zone. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. Well, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. And with that, the third period is now underway. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Islanders coaches are going to be telling them, listen, you got to just trust the process, stick with the game plan. I mean, through 40 minutes of play, you dominated possession. Continue to do what you've been doing, but don't get frustrated. Don't panic and force the play. It'll come to you.
And now it's grabbed by Barbashev. Rips it, and he stands tall in goal. Quick feed to Palmieri. Vegas takes possession of the puck. The Golden Knights will play it in their own end. Grabbed along the boards by Hannafin. Makes a move in front. Quick shot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Off the one-timer. Oh, wow, stops the game. The Islanders gain possession. Nice zone entry from the left. And he slides it quickly to Dobson. And he passes it up ahead to Barzal. Moves the puck along the half wall. Big-time defensive play. Sends a pass in front. He scores! What a play! The Golden Knights are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Solid check to slow down. New York's got it along the wall. Way too much congestion blocks that. The turnover. Here they come. Nice speed at center. Moves up ahead now. Olofsson's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Let's see what the officials say.
Well, the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if it'll continue to run, because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Offense is up face off, and he wins the draw. Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove. One-time blast. Oh, there's one more.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
This power play was relentless, James, applying a ton of pressure on their opponent. This PK unit is worn down and tired. Why? Every time that it didn't go in, they were able to retrieve it. They found pucks, chew on it, and eventually it made its way in.
Vegas gets a hold of it. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. The The Golden Knights offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Turtles won a big draw in their own end.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Dobson's carrying it ahead. There's another for the hit parade. And a great save.
Hill's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Tries to get the puck over to Pajot. Taken by Dobson. Here's a short pass to Romanov. Quick shot. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. From behind his own net. And that pass attempt is deflected. Hurdles into the off. Breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Puck picked up by Pajot. From center they get into the attacking area. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Great read by Engvall. Moves with the puck at the corner. The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. Takes it across the blue line. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Boqvist. Into the offensive end now.
The Golden Knights start leading in this game, and their fourth line has had a performance tonight, James. They're not just grinding it out. They're eating up some valuable minutes. Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty.
And they're going to be short-handed once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK.
And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight, and I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
Slides it on over to Holmstrom. Takes the feed at the point. And he hangs on to the puck. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. The Golden Knights have it now. Off the left wing and into center. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
Vegas continues to punish the opposition here in period number 3.
And the coach has to love this. I mean, when you have a major league like this in the third period, you can look down at your bench and recognize that the lines can roll. And this gives confidence to everyone on the team, not to mention they're padding their stats.
There's the whistle as the play was offside. The Golden Knights offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. Ross won the draw here in the open ice. Hannafin's got the puck. The Islanders have it now. And he takes the dish. Slides it across. Slides it back to the blue line. He scores! What a finish!
Well, he explodes into that one-timer. It's a perfect setup, and he's in wonderful position. Gets a perfect rotation and buries it.
Vegas continues to lead here in this final frame. They have been the busier team and the dominant team offensively tonight. Thunderous hit on the play.
The coach will be happy with the no-quit attitude with that late deliverance of a hit. But listen, they're down by a bunch of goals. It's a little too late.
Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
Well, he gets lost in coverage here, but it's absolutely a perfect pass distributed right on a tee to him in his wheelhouse, and he finishes it off.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Across the line from center. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Vegas had their power play rocking and rolling tonight, didn't they?
Yeah, it was kind of like an accordion. They stretched the zone, then they shrunk it. The PK unit didn't know what to do.
Can you play an accordion? and we are set to get things going. The Wild have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Moves it to the net. He scores! What a goal! The Wild have come to play tonight. Wow, what a quick strike.
Right from opening puck drop, you just knew that they had jump and they had their legs underneath them. They're attacking the net, and they're rewarded with that first goal.
And it's a quick pass to Eriksson. Tries to the crease. Oh, he got huddled by Sorokin.
When that shot came quick and it was right out front, he had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Now a quick pass to Kaprizov. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Directed over to Kaprizov.
Change lines, come on!
The 360 with the puck. Takes the feed. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. A feed out front. A blast. Takes the feed after his goalie chooses not to cover up. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Sends it over. Feeds the puck to Pelech. Tries to get it over to Engvall. Feeds it over. Puck scooped up by Duclair. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. And there's the whistle icing the call. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 1-0 the score. And they'll start with possession.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Moves by the check. Oh, and he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off. And coming in from behind, because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads to the penalty shot.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. New York's won the draw. Scooped up along the wall by Pullock. New York's crossed the line and on the attack. Puck grab by Lee. Oh, and he lines up his opponent perfectly with the hip check. Takes the pass. The Islanders have it against the wall. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Sends it on the front. Scores! What a finish on the play! More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Minnesota's won the draw. Pumps the puck away. Picked up along the wall by Bogosian. And now it's grabbed by Barzal. Gets the puck over to Romanov. The Islanders carried along the wall. Dishes it off. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck now. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Merrill's got it into offensive territory. Into the corner now. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Merrill's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes, wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
Dobson's called for tripping. He's off to the box. Minnesota sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
The first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Spurgeon's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Beautiful 360 with the puck. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Eriksson crossed the line and gained the zone. Pelech moving the puck through his own zone. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Picked off by Eriksson. Nice zone entry from the middle. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Islanders don't like it, but they'll serve 2 in the penalty box. Not a lot of time to work, but they still have a 5-on-3.
They're short 5-on-3 here, but you still have a time to strike, not even once, but possibly twice. You got to get it on your stick.
Serve on the play! Whoa!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
And a solid save there as we play on. Romanov's got it in the offensive zone. Johansson's gaining momentum. Here's it. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! The Wild have gone up by 1, and I like their game here so far tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, and now with the lead, you know that you're setting the tempo. You're really starting to dictate the play, but it needs to be a consistent effort now. 1 is not enough to be out front to get complacent.
Moves it to Bogosian. Takes the feed. Avoids the poke check. Along the half wall with the puck. Taken by Bogosian. Shakes off the coverage. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Passes it over. Takes the feed to the back end. Just slide to the net. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. Oh, what a collision. All sorts of pressure, but it finally comes to an end with the horn sounding. 20 minutes in the books. What a way to end the frame. We'll get the ice resurfacer out to clean the rink, and we'll be back in just a bit. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Minnesota's playing real well, and they need to continue to push the pace and continue on from that first period where they established a 1-goal lead and they had majority of shots on net.
Halleck's got it in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Horvat. The Islanders played along the boards, and he denied that opportunity.
Gustafson's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
The Wild have gained possession off the wall. Sends it out front, and that's intercepted. Quick feed to Pellick. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Puck picked up by Boqvist. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. From the opposite point. New York's on the attack. Hammers it, and that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. We got to stop it as the puck sails over the glass. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Minnesota's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Made the stop on that play. Quick pass to Romanov. And that's deflected. Slides the puck over. Poked away at center by Barzal. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Nyquist got it against the boards. Quick feed to Spurgeon. And that's a smart heads-up play by Romanov. Angles it over to Duclair. Smart heads-up play to intercept the pass. Moves it around along the half wall. Tiptoes around the poke check. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Minnesota's looking to break out and sends it just out of reach. Puck scooped up by Bogosian. Grabs control of it at the point. Stones him in front. New York's got it in their own zone. And he slides it quickly to Engvall. Minnesota's got the puck in their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he comes up with it. Puck grab by Engvall. Moves it to Lee. And now he moves it quickly to Pajot. New York's got the puck along the wall. Comes up with a stop. Slides the puck across to Hartman. Gaining steam here on the attack. Stuffs him with a glove.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save. No rebound to boot.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Scores! And one more time. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
Minnesota's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
The Islanders win the draw here in the neutral zone. Holmquist got it along the wing. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. Here's a shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Here's a pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Brodin's got the puck in his own zone. To the front. Here he is on the backhand. He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway.
Well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed, James, and makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net.
The Islanders take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Here's a short pass to Middleton. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves. The Islanders looking against the half wall. Oh, look at this. The Islanders will play it against the wall. New York's got the puck against the boards. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Takes that pass back at the point. From the point. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Sneaks by the poke check. Takes it to the front. Decides to think about it. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. And now it's grabbed by Cizikas. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports, Cebulski, Pounder. And here we go with period number 3, moments away. Final frame is underway here. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
New York's got to find a way to get some more shot volume in this third period, James. They really haven't had much for the first 40 minutes of play, but they'll also need to be quality as the third period winds down because you don't get many opportunities, and when you do, you got to have them from high-danger scoring areas, and then you got to capitalize.
Sends a pass over. Here's a shot! Blocked in front. Feeds the puck over to pull up. Cutting to the front of the net, and he opts to wait for more support. Denies him with the save. He got all of that hit on the play. Oh, my goodness, he's on fire and goal.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Minnesota's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here's the pass. Shot. Denies him in front.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Centering pass. Oh, it comes up with a stop. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. And they skated out of the zone. Poked away in the neutral zone by Peugeot. The Islanders grab possession to the puck. Moves it to Duclair. The Wild have the puck in their own end. Tosses it to Middleton. Locks him. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Scores! The Duke delivers. Anthony Duclair. New York's got to be feeling confident now getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up one. Now they're within 1 goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this faceoff and dictate the pace.
Shreddon's got it along the boards. Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. And that's poked away. Moves it quickly over to Merrill. And he rings the post.
Minnesota's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out.
The Wild have taken possession along the wall.
Gustafson's doing everything he can to uplift his team here. Just look at that last sequence. It was so impressive. The way he was desperate and the athleticism shown in that save, it's got to give his team a ton of confidence.
And that shot dies in traffic. Minnesota's got the puck against the boards. Taken by Boqvist. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. The Islanders take it along the wall. Back at the point, they set it up. Sends the pass down low. Oh, right off the noggin. Thankfully, he had a mask on to make the save.
Coaches are always saying you got to give it your all, and this goaltender, well, he's going at it with full force and his full head. This one hits his mask and he gets a jolt.
New York's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Quick pass to Thompson. Poked away in the defensive end. Lets it fly. Oh, tried to put it on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Feeds the puck to Nyquist. And he slides it quickly to Faber. And that's intercepted by Engvall. Tries to get the puck to Romanov. Here's a shot. Oh, and he makes the save. Just got enough to keep it out. Kaprizov's taking it from his own end. Keeps possession.
Minnesota's top line has been just that tonight. They've contributed offensively, and they're a reason they're in the lead.
With possession along the wall. And that's intercepted by Barzal. Good use of the body on the play. Great defensive effort with the strip. New York's got a hold of the puck. The Islanders pick up steam and are on the attack. Centering pass. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Quick feed to pull up. Sends the pass over. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Slides it diagonally to Lee. The Wild have possession along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Makes his presence known on the ice. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. He scores! That's how you do it! Leadership to a T! The captain capitalizes! Both teams readying here for the face-off. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Minnesota's quick start, clearly the difference in this one, Cheryl, as they get all their offense in the first.
They get their offense in the first, and then they protect the lead the rest of the way. Sometime this can bite you and go the other.
moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. The Wild have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Loses the coverage there. And that one's turned away. Oh, and he just misses. What an opportunity there.
Well, just is a big word, James, because when you have an opportunity like this from a primetime scoring area, you have to finish it off. He doesn't even hit the net.
Puck picked up by Eriksson. Look out, here they come on the attack. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
And off the draw, they take the puck. Taken along the wall by Whitecloud. Puck moved over to Theodore. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Puck scooped up by Dorofiev. Shuts him down.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Picked up along the boards by Theodore. Puck grabbed by Dorofiev. Uses the force on that hit. Great save by Gustafsson. Backhander. Scores! And it gets right back to him, and he puts it home.
The coach is going to like this goal. It's all about the effort and habits, not turning away from the net after the original shot, James, but continuing to track it and able to deposit in the net.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. We got a tie game. Gaudreau won the draw inside the neutral zone. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Grabbed along the boards by Smith. And it's a quick pass to Carlson. And now it's grabbed by Olofsson. Vegas on the attack. Great reach with the poke check. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Grabs it in his own end. Perfectly executed hip kick there. Here's a short pass to Gaudreau. On the attack along the boards. From the slot, wrist shot. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Here in the back half of this period, it's all tied up.
Oh, hell, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of the game.
Look at this, 2-on-1. And they're on the attack. Great save on the play. Oh, my goodness. From the point, they take control of it. Takes a shot. Snagged with the glove by Gustafsson. Shreddens lugging the puck. Moves it to Hartman. The Golden Knights have the puck now. And that's knocked away by Brodin. And he dodges the poke check there. Minnesota's got the puck against the half wall. Vegas has possession of it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Stone. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Faber. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Play continues here, but this crowd's still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way.
They've got an on-net rush. Across the line. A shot, and it's blocked. What a sacrifice there. Lets the wrister fly. Big-time stop there. Taken by Dorofiev. Pushes it across to Hurdle. Slides the puck across to Kolesar. Inside the final minute of the first here. Puck picked up by Hurdle. Look at this! And that caroms off a body in the lane. Scrum ensues along the boards. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Rossi. And one last save! There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Vegas needs to dig deep in the second period to change the outcome. It's a tie game.
Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
Minnesota's been the more aggressive team offensively, and they continue to lead here in the second. Vegas plays it against the boards. Into the attacking end. Solid hit on the play. From the open ice, they gain the line. Oh, and he whiffs. The Wild have gained control of the puck along the wall. Zuccarello's got it in the offensive zone. Good stand-up hit. Great pressure in the offensive end by Rossi. Off the rush, and it's a 3-on-1. Here's a pass. Broken up. What a play defensively. Quick pass over to Rossi. Fires it on net. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
Hill's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Moves it quickly over to Carlson. And that goes off a stick. Maintains control of the puck. Centering feed. Breaks it off the post. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Oh, I think that pane of glass got busted after the shot as the whistle blows the play down.
That was a blast of a shot, and it just shows how strong the glass is and the technology. The new technology today, James, is it just spiders, but it has to be replaced because it's always about safety first.
Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. And he shut the door on that last play. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Eichel. Vegas brings the puck in from center. Takes it back in front. Makes the save again.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Foligno stick handling in his own zone. Receives the pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Scooped up along the wall by Johansson. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Puck scooped up by Barbashev. And now it's over to McNabb. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, and he shanked that one.
The 1T he was looking for sounds real hard and heavy along the glass, James, but not on net.
With authority. Vegas takes hold of the puck. Now a quick pass to Howden. And he takes the feed. Quick pass to Theodore. He tips it. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Minnesota's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Drives to the paint, and he elects to explore his options. Boldy's got it deep in the offensive end. And a great save.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Sidesteps the check. Scores! And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. When you grind away, you continue to trust the process. You get opportunity, and they convert it on it.
Vegas wins it at center. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Shakes loose. Oh, it uses the blocker to stop that one. Nice save by Hill. The Golden Golden Knights play it along the wing. Quick shot! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Gustafsson. Here in the late goings of the period, the Golden Knights are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. They go on the attack through center. Makes some space. Oh, saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
And as play continues, this place is still present, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that.
And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
When you're free and clear on a breakaway, your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and you're going to get the tripping call, and a penalty shot's going to ensue.
He scores on the penalty shot. He's changed the outlook of this game now.
He certainly has. Down by one and an opportunity to get the equalizer, and he converts. That's embracing the pressure.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Golden Knights win it. Puck grab by Hannafin. To his teammate. Vegas will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Fans screaming for a shot as the clock winds down. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next.
Fans, be sure to get your season tickets now.
Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. It's been a throwback to 80s hockey here, and we are underway here in the third. And now it's grabbed by Faber. Vegas has it in their own zone. From the right side, moves it up ahead. And he slides it quickly to Pietrangelo. Oh, read perfectly. What a save. Here's a centering pass. Can't connect the play. Taken by Kaprizov. Shot. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. And the puck's booted away. And that's poked away by Eichel. He carries the puck up along the wing. Feeds it over. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Eichel. Nyquist's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And let's see what the call is.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Minnesota's won the faceoff. Puck picked up by Spurgeon. Minnesota's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Vegas gains possession under man. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Vegas with possession in their own zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Minnesota's got a hold of it along the wall. 3-on-1, look out! Sends it across. One more pass. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Handles the pass.
Stones almost ready to get back on the ice.
Man advantage is up. Both teams back to even strength. Oh, what a great save by Eichel. Score! And that... Deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. And he takes the pass. Vegas plays the puck along the boards. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Minnesota's looking to break out. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And that pass is redirected. Slides it up to Barbashev. They've got some momentum here. Cuts to the paint. And that's blocked from someone in front. Pass to Boldy. Minnesota's got it along the wall. Puck scooped up by Boldy. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Theodore's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Oh, and he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Lets it go. Oh, and that goes wide.
There's so many moving parts in the game of hockey, which is why it's one of the most difficult sports in the world. And he gets to that prime-time scoring area. You don't get that too often, and he just sails it and misses the net.
Pokes it away in his own end. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. And now he moves it quickly to Spurgeon. Puck grab by Foligno. Toss to the front. Oh, a clutch save.
Hill's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Here's a chance. Sacrifices the body. Quick feed to Foligno. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Gaudreau's moving the puck through his own zone. Middleton's gained the line and on the attack. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. Picked up along the wall by Hartman. Handles the pass from the right wing. Vegas has it against the half wall. Denied by the goaltender. Bogosian's got it in the defensive end. Slides the puck to Brazeau. Drives to the sweet spot. Comes over the big blow save. Slides it over with pace to Roy. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Minnesota's got the puck. Vegas has it in the open ice. Dishes it off. The Wild have taken control of the puck. Avoids the poke check. Hartman's got it along the boards. Minnesota's going to play it from the corner. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. Cheryl, I really like how this team stayed with it all night long. They ran into a hot goaltender, but you know what? They kept putting pucks on net, and it paid off.
Well, it really did pay.
The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Golden Knights will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. And he sidesteps the check there. The Islanders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. The Islanders gain possession. And he slides it quickly to Horvat. Palmieri's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. And the goaltender gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Palmieri's got the puck. And that skips out of the offensive end. And the officials will pass the sentence here.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
New York's won it, now they'll go on the attack. And that's blocked away. Puts it on net. Glove save. New York's got it now. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Here they come on the attack. Shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. The Islanders will play it from the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Lee. Handles the puck. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that.
Eichel's almost back on the ice.
Shuts him down.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. The Islanders fail to capitalize on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and a good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
Look at this attack. It's smothering here, and the fans are loving it. Oh, there's a hit on the play. And finally they use the pressure, and they look to go the other way. Vegas takes possession along the wall. The Islanders will play it in their own end. Sends it over to Horvat. Here's a short pass to Holmstrom. The Golden Knights have it from their own end. Slides it across to Hurdle. Coming to the slot. Oh, what a save! He stopped it. Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Shot! Makes the save. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. The Golden Knights carried along the wall. Stars! They say what happens in Vegas stays in the back of the net. Vegas has looked like a different team these last couple of minutes, Cheryl, and it pays off.
Yeah, and the goal in the latter half of the first period, it really sends some confidence right down the bench, and this is what you need. You got to believe that you can win. You got to trust the process, and more importantly, you got to know that you can execute. James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
And it's a quick pass to Fasching. And he takes the feed. Big time save by Hill.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. The Islanders have it now. Taken by Pelech. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Smith's going to play it to the corner. And that's a smart heads-up play by Peugeot. And somehow he hangs on. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides it quickly to Duclair. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Late goings of this period. Vegas leads it 1-0. New York's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it to Roy. Moves the puck. Passes it over. And he comes up with a huge stop. Picked up along the boards by Barzal. New York's in transition. Moves it quickly over to Duclair. Denies him.
Hill's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's the shot from a tough position. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
New York's been struggling to manage the puck. They've been coughing it up all over the ice, and it almost looks like there's a lack of communication out there. They need to start talking, know where each other is going to be, and execute on those passes.
Scrum ensues along the boards. The Islanders have the puck in the corner. Too much traffic in the lane. Vegas has it near the wall. The Golden Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Lead pass ahead. On the backhand. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. The Golden Knights have put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead here early in the second. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Wrist shot from the slot. Puts a little mustard on the hip to knock the puck loose. Grabbed along the board by Dobson. Poked away by Theodore. Vegas has the puck. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he get nailed.
Handles it along the blue line. Avoids the poke check. Hammers it on net. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, the Golden Knights have taken a 1-0 lead. Vegas has won the face-off here in their own end. Moves it on over to Olsen. Yeah, the officials didn't like that. The arms are in the air. Centering feed. Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Slides it across. Huge steal at his own end.
The Golden Knights have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. The Golden Knights win it in the defensive zone. Dishes it to Olsen. Vegas plays it along the wing. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Quick pass to Horvat. Here's a race for the loose puck. New York's penalty killers get a hold of it. Sends it quickly to Pajot.
Mayfield's penalty is almost expired.
The man advantage is over.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create
He's
any...
got a step. Puck's in the net, but the whistle sounds, blowing the play dead. Here he goes on the penalty shot. Fires it, makes the stop under pressure. The Golden Knights have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Engvall's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Here's a shot. There's a great glove save by Hill. And he takes the dish. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Oh, look at the pass. Denies him on the one-timer. Picked off. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer. Well, he's really feeling the play from earlier on the shift, James, and now he's wincing on his way back to the bench. He's going to need some assistance here to get off the ice.
And now it's grabbed by Haig. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Puck picked up by Pellick. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Carlson. Tiptoes around the poke check. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. The Islanders look to start the transition game. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Vegas putting in a pretty complete effort to this point as they lead it here late in the second. Eichel's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Vegas has it behind the net. Lets it fly. Just misses. Here's a chance up front. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. Taken by Palmieri. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Can't get it to go. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Hannafin. Cuts into the paint. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Sorokin.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
And that caroms off a body in traffic. Answered the call there. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Shakes off the defender with time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Islanders are behind in this game, and it's pretty easy to see why, James. I mean, look at the amount of turnovers. And listen, they're not supporting the puck here either. They're forcing play, and as a result, they're on their heels, and they're behind in this game.
Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Horvat's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Now a quick pass to Stone. Moves into the slot. Fantastic save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Holmstrom's got the puck. Oh, fantastic stop there. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Beautiful read in the defensive end by Stone.
Vegas has been connected all night long defensively. From a structure standpoint, they are doing everything to interfere pucks, intercept, and takeaways. This is leading to offense, but they got to convert as this game is still close.
Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. They go on the attack from the left side. Feeds it across. And not much on that one. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Theodore. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Now he slides it up to Theodore. Here's a chance in front. He scores! What a play! The Golden Knights have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. And off the draw, they take the puck. Takes the feed. Takes the feed in center from the right wing. Puck grab by Smith. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Here he is, shot right in front. And a great save.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
And that's intercepted by Pulock. Slides into Lee. Takes a shot. Shuts him down. Takes the feed from the wing. And he slides it quickly to Olofsson. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Watt. Here's a backhander. Scores! They strike it. Been impressive to watch tonight. Numerous scoring opportunities, and they have converted on most of them. And now it's grabbed by Hannafin. Reaches out and uses the stick. With the one-timer, scores him on the play. Scooped up along the wall by Palmieri. Puck picked up by Stone. There's a chance in front. He scores! Knights are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're patting the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Knocked away with the stick by Engvall. Shakes off the coverage. Back to the point it goes. And that's broken up with a stick in front. The Islanders gain possession. He got all of that one. Coming to the front of the net. Score! Barzal! New York's recognized that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
Here's a pass in front. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Goes right to the crease. Turns that one away. Oh, he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
This is a penalty shot all day long. He was free and clear and was about to get the shot off and got tripped from behind.
Big save and breathed a sigh of relief. The Golden Knights wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. Pashos gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Oh, and here's the pass. The Golden Knights grab possession with the puck. Takes the pass. Here's a short pass to Mayfield, and he's knocked off the puck there. Oh, that had some hot sauce on that hit.
Frustration bubbling over late in the game when you're down by a bunch. You know you're not getting back in it. You deliver that hit. Yeah, it's one thing. You know it's over. You're completely frustrated, and it shows.
Here in the later stages of this period, New York's got a long way to go to try to get out of this jam as they trail by 3. The Islanders win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. New York's got the puck against the boards. Moves it to Pellet. Shakes himself free. The Islanders get a hold of the puck. From the point, looks to make something happen. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of a momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
New York's won the draw in the neutral zone. Into the corner of the attacking area. With the stop. Keeps it alive and heads it up. Moves it quickly over to Rob. Here he is, all alone. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone,
Stars! Breakaway with authority!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
The Islanders win the faceoff. Taken by Palmieri. Centering feed! And it carries off a twig in front of the net. Oh, look at this! All alone!